to domain join server and add another domain controller to a existing domain. So we can see here, I have already one domain controller called DC1. It's there here. You can see here, this is a domain controller DC1, and you can see the CMD. You can check IP config all. So DC1, it is the domain, it is abcmotors.com. Okay, and IP address you can see, and subnet mask you can see, default gateway you can see, right? So now for this domain, if you see here in the Active Directory user and computer, you can see only one domain controller. Now I need to add another domain controller called DC02. Okay, to add another domain controller, first we need to build it. So as a prerequisite, you can see we have already DC01 domain controller is already up and running. Okay, now again we need to build another DC called DC02. Okay, and we need to make sure that DC02 is in the same network of DC01. Okay, and then we will add roles and features like Active Directory Domain Services, DNS Server, and we will promote it to Active Directory Domain Controller. Okay, okay. So let's will build server. To build server, we'll go to portal.azure.com. This is the Microsoft Cloud Service where I will build a server because already one domain controller, it is built on this cloud service. Okay. Now I will go to virtual machine. Okay. And I will click on create virtual machine and same, we need to select the same subscription. Okay, pay as go, and resource group also should be same. Okay, and virtual machine name DC02 I will give it. Okay, location also should be same, West US. Yeah, and this is fine. Image, we will select this 2019 data center, and this is enough. 2 CPUs, 8 GB RAM, it's enough. Yeah, next username, I will give the username. Okay, here it is there. To see how to build a domain controller, you can watch my previous video. Okay, so that you will understand. This is second domain controller we are adding to current domain. Okay, okay, I given the username and password. Click on next. Okay, click on next. You can review and create. It will take all the default configurations. Okay, it will run validation. Okay, fast. I will click on create. It will start. Yeah, it will start initializing deployment. You can click here to see the deployment status. Yeah, you can see here it's saying deployment is in progress. Okay, you can see here deployment is complete. Let's click on go to resource. Okay, so now it is DC2. Okay, you can see here if you refresh it, it was before only DC1, now it is DC2. We added another server. Okay, now if you see it, okay, we'll copy the IP address, try to connect, go to remote desktop connection. Okay, and copy the IP address. Okay, copy the IP address, search for remote desktop connections. Okay, and here it will open, and paste the IP address and paste the username here. Click on connect. Go to DC administrator 1. Okay, it will ask for the credential, and I will copy the credential. Click on OK. So it is, see, as of now it is not domain joined, it is just a server. You can see DC02. Click on S. Okay, now we can see administrator 1. You can see we are into the server now. It's setting up the profile and everything. Okay, we are into the server now, and if you click on search, go to CMD, click on that. You can type host name, it will give the server name information. Yeah, the server name is DC02. Okay, and type IP config hall, it will give IP address information. You can see it is DC02, and you can see the IP address is 005, 10.0.0.5, subnet mask is there, default gateway is there. Okay, so let's minimize this. Okay, and I will bring another server that is called DC here. Okay, this is DC and this is server. This is a DC. Okay, and this is a server. I'm just putting together so that we can verify. Here if you go to CMD, you can see this is DC01 abcmotors.com. Okay, DNS, you can see here there is no domain, it is not domain joined. Okay, and this is 10.0.0.4 IP address, this is 10.0.0.5 IP address, subnet mask is same, default gateway is same. And another thing we can verify is go to folder here and right click this PC and check the properties. Okay, in properties we can see it is joined to domain abcmotors.com and full name is dc01 abcmotors.com. Okay, but if you check this one, okay, let's, okay, close all this. Okay, now you can see, right click on this PC, click on properties. We can see this is just an computer name DC02 and it is work group. So before joining to any domain, it will show work group only. Okay, it will show work group, but once it is joined, it will show domain name abcmotors.com. Okay, you can see just it is work group now. Now to join to domain, what we can do is go to this network configuration that is called ncpa.cpl. Click on this, go here, properties, and go to IPv4. Just enter the IP address of this one. Just copy paste it. You can enter 10.0.0.0.5 and subnet mask 255 255 and this is 255 0 and default gateway is all the information will be there here. Just we need to enter the same details. Okay, I think before that we need to do it for this one also. In the domain controller also we have to do cpu.cpl cpl so that it will open network configurations. Yeah, here also same thing. We have to enter the same IP address. First we'll enter the properties, go to IPv4, get use the following IP address. Here what is IP address? 10.0.0.4. Okay, 255 255 correct. Then 2001. Okay, that is the default gateway. Now we can leave it like this. Okay, so once I click on OK, or else we can give alternate DNS server name 10.0.0.4. Okay, click on OK. Click on OK. Okay, click on OK. It will disconnect, I believe, for 1 or 2 seconds, and it will come back. Let's wait for it. Yeah, it's disconnected. It's trying to reconnecting now. Yeah, it's reconnected now. Correct. Okay, now we can see IP address is this one. Okay, same way. This is DC1. Okay, DC1 as this IP address. Now for DC2. Okay, now for DC2. This is the main DC1. You can see here. This is the DC1 domain controller. Okay, we have to give IP address of DC1. What is the DC1 IP address? Is 10.0.0.4. Same IP address we have to give it here as a preferred DNS server. Okay, to join domain. Okay, so that's the reason we are giving that IP address here. So the IP address of DC1 is, you can see DC1 is 10.0.0.4. I am giving the same one. Alternate, you can give anything. Okay, 127. This is loopback IP address. Okay, you can give it. But preferred DNS server, we should give this one. Okay, now this one will disconnect after updating IP address. So this is the prerequisite we need to do it for DC02. As of now, this is just a server. Okay, this is not domain joined, and we are not installed Active Directory roles yet, and we are not promoted to DC yet. Just we updated the IP address to make it in the same network. Both servers should be in the same network. Okay, this is DC02 and this is DC01. Now both are in same network. Okay, you can ping each other. If you ping 10.0.0.4, it will connect. Okay, it is connecting. We are getting reply from 10.0.0.4, means this server. When we ping to this DC, the DC IP address is 10.0.0.4. We are getting reply, means yeah, both are in same network. Okay, now the next step is we can close this one. Yeah, domain join. Now we need to domain join. How to domain join? Here, go to here, right click, properties, change setting. Okay, change setting, change here, change here saying member of which domain it is asking. We need to give domain name. Domain name is here we have, okay, abcmotors.com. Okay, and for this one we need to enter domain admin credential. Where we'll get domain admin credential? Here in the users, this is domain admin. Any person in this domain admin can enter the credential. Here we can see this person is the DC administrator, and here is the person. I will add that credential. Okay, first we need to enter domain name. Click on OK. It will ask credential now. Okay, it will ask credential. I will put this DC administrator credential. Where is that? I have it here. Okay, this is the one. Okay, I have the credential. Copy and paste it. So I put the same. Click on OK. Now we can see welcome to abcmotors.com domain. Means it is domain joined now. Click on OK. It will going to restart because it is domain joined now. Click on close. Yeah, it will ask now. I can do restart. Okay. Let's keep it this one here. Can minimize or else. Now we'll connect DC2 again. Again, same. Search, copy the IP address. Go for remote desktop connections. Same. Yeah, copy the IP address. Search for remote desktop connections and yeah, paste the IP address here. Connect. Okay, now you can see, put the password. Just the password. I will copy paste the password. Okay. Now we can see DC2 is domain joined. Okay. Before that it was not. Okay? Now you can see we are into the server. Now it is domain joined server. Okay. As of now, it is just server. We are not installed any application or any AD services. Okay. Now you have option to make it as an application server, or you can make it as a AD server. So it's up to you. But in this session, we are learning for adding a domain DC2. We are to current existing domain. That's the reason we will install AD services. Okay. So to add a role, again we will go to server manager. So in the server manager, go to manage, add roles and feature. Go here, next, next. Select Active Directory Domain Services, add feature, add DNS service. Yeah, we need to select these two. Okay, click on next, click on next, click on next. Yeah, then here click on select restart. Okay, so that it will restart after installing this role, and click on install. You can see now installation is started. Okay, it will install Active Directory Domain Services and DNS services. These are all dependent features. Okay, it is installing started. So here you can see in this DC01, it is actual domain controller, right? DC01 is actual domain controller. See here, as of now, the computer is no, it is showing there are no computers. But once we domain join, we have domain join this one, right? You can see it here. It is domain joined. You can see this, right click, properties. You can see this is domain joined to ABC Motors. So here we refresh it, means it will come here. Okay. came here. Okay, because it is a domain join. Until unless without domain join, it won't come here. Once you domain join, because this is the main DC, PDC, so that's the reason it will come here. So once we domain join, it will show it here, or else it won't show. Okay. Okay, now we are installing Active Directory domain services. So once we install Active Directory domain services, after promoting, then it will show it here, DC2. It will, okay. As of now, it is not there. Close this. It is still installing. So now it is installed. The roles are installed now. Okay, now you can see warning button. You can see that promote this to domain controllers. As I said, before that it was just server. After that we installed two roles, that is called Active Directory Domain Services and DNS Server. So after installing role, it will become AD server. Now we are promoting this to domain controller. Why we are promoting? It will start authenticating. When it is AD server, at that time it is just an directory where it will store user object, group object, and computer object. After promoting to domain controller, it will start authenticating. So that's the reason we will promote the server to domain controller. I just clicked on promoting domain controller. Now in the last session I selected add a new forest. Now it is not like that. Now we are just adding a domain controller to an existing domain. Okay, and this is second option when you are creating a child domain. Okay, in the existing forest, if you wanted to create a new domain, means now it is ABC Motors. Under this ABC Motors you wanted to create another one, means xyz dot ABC motor, means then we can select this one. Okay, this option is for that one, like to create xyz dot ABC motors dot com. Okay, but now we are not doing that one. We are doing just add domain controller to an existing domain. So for that reason we have to verify it. Okay, we have to verify the credential, or else it won't allow, I believe. Again, okay, so we need to change here. Change. I will get this credential, this one, DC domain, DC administrator, because he's a domain admin, right? You can see domain admin. So what I will do, I will get credential here, DC administrator, and Active Directory, the password. Okay, now click on now click on next. Okay, same. It will select auto, select all these things. It will act as a DNS server. It will act as a global catalog server. Again, we need to give DSRM password, so that when restoring, if any recovery need to be done for directory recovery, at that time it will ask. So we need to enter the DSRM password. I will give the same password here. Here it is asking site name. Just right now I just leave it for default. Okay. Okay. Click on next and click on next. Here it is asking replication. Okay. From which domain I need to get the information. That is the what meaning. Okay. So we can select, as of now we have only one domain controller, so we can select that one. If you leave it also, automatically it will pick this domain controller and it will start getting the information from that domain controller. I'm just leaving it. Okay, in production environment we have to select for PDC, primary domain controller. Okay, again it's the same. Here we have multiple folders. Three folders are there: database folder, logs file folder, sysfile folder. Again we can change into different drive, like D drive in production environment. For this year we can just leave it for default. Next, you can can see it will check the prerequisite, everything is fine. Let me click on install. Okay, once I click on install, guys, it will show it here. Just see it here. Once I click on install, okay, it will start install. So now we can see it is installed, successfully installed. Okay, it will start restarting. Okay, it will automatically, it will get restarted. Okay, okay, it will start automatically get restarted. So now it will restart once server came up. Okay, we can see it here as a DC2. Okay, from here it will come here because we make it as a domain controller. When this folder in this computer folder it is there, means it is just an application server, just an application server. When it is comes to domain controller OU, it is a domain controller. Okay, that's the major difference here. Okay, only domain controllers are will present in uh, domain controller OU. No other server or application servers will not be there. In computer folder, all application servers will be there. Okay, when the domain joined, automatically it will be showing here. Okay, now we'll refresh. Yeah, you can see it right now. DC2 is a domain controller. Okay, as of now I am not created any other site. That's the reason it is taking default first site. Okay, now let's connect DC2. I'm going to connect DC2. Again same thing, go to remove desktop, remove desktop connection, and connect here, copy paste the IP address and connect. Okay, so before that this account was local administrator account. Okay, okay, now it is domain joined. It's a part of domain admin group. Okay, click on okay. Okay, I think it's still restarted, I think. So now we are trying to connect this DC02. So we try to connect from this local admin account, right? DC administrator 1. But let's see where it will connect. Okay, let's try to connect. Okay. See, when I put the password, it is saying login attempt failed. Why? Because this is not a domain admin account. If it is not a domain admin account or it is not a part of domain admin group, we are not able to access domain joined, that to DC server. Okay, so here where the domain admin account is there, here you can see the domain admin account. You can see DC administrator 1, DC administrator 1, it is a part of domain admin group. That's the reason we have to use domain administrator 1 account. But before that I was using domain administrator 1, but I have to use DC administrator account. So if you see, we are not able to connect this one here. Okay, so we have to use domain DC administrator, not a DC administrator 1 account. Okay, let me close this. Okay, now I change it to DC administrator. Now connect and I'll put the password. Click on OK. See, now we are able to connect DC02. Click on S. Okay, we are into the server now. We are into domain controller now. Now there are two domain controllers. You can see DC1 and DC02. This is DC02. You can see here, you can go to server manager, go to tools, go to Active Directory user and computer. It's loading. Yeah, you can see now here in this ABC motor, we have two domain controllers and we have user called DC administrator. Domain admin group is okay here, and we can add a member here so that that user will get access to this DC. Okay. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.